So Young Chop, he's a Chicago rapper, and anybody that knows anything about rap music definitely from the Chicago area, you know Young Chop has been around for a little while. So Young Chop decides to jump in the DMs of love and hip hop star Sukihana. Now she is 28 years old. Just doing some research into her. Her real name is Destiny Henderson, and she's the mother of 3 children. They say she's a proud mother. But I'm trying to just give you just a little background of the 2 people. But the reason what caught my attention was something that Young Chop said. Now, you're going to see this part of her Instagram live. Now, Young Chop decided to jump in her DMs trying to smash on her. So she got very upset by this. And she went live on Instagram and she started roasting him up. Now, during the middle of her roast, if you look at the live, Young Chop was actually going to be on there talking. He's going to say one thing that really got my attention. I say, oh, no, Young Chop, no, you didn't respond that way. But let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Like, matter of fact, bitch, you need Lysol. You need to disinfect you because you was a big motherfucking virus, bitch. Corona ain't got shit on you, you big fat stank bitch. I'm not adding you, motherfucker. The only thing I'm going to add you to is a weight loss list. Bitch, the only thing I'm going to add you to is I'm going to add you to a membership at LA Fitness, you fat stank bitch. You taking all your time out your day to come at niggas. How the fuck you want to disrespect 21 Savage? Bitch, I don't even respect you. Like, 21 my favorite rapper. Like, how did you do that? How you coming at 21? How you coming at Meek Mills and you ain't even wake up and wash your ass? That's why you so fucking cranky, because you ain't get up and wash your fucking ass in the morning. Bitch, you need to eat a celery stick. You need to eat a celery stick, you fat stinking bitch. You at the corner stores. Bitch, you don't need to be at the corner stores. You need to be at Whole Foods. You need to go on a vegan diet, you fat. No, bitch, you working with the fucking popos, bitch. You soft ass nigga. You working with the cops and everybody fucking know it. That's why you coming at every motherfucking body and you on live 24/7. You recording yourself shoot at niggas with that little ass gun. Bitch, you ain't got no stick. Bitch, you's a pussy ass nigga and you a cop. Bitch, you can't be no vegan. You's a big ass motherfucking vegan. Bitch, you's a big ass motherfucking vegan. If you's a fucking vegan, bitch, what the fuck do vegan mean? Vegan must mean you eating a whole motherfucking lot of pig, cause bitch, you look like a hog. You fat fucking hog. That's what you look like, you fat bitch. You can't be no vegan mother.
So you heard what Sukihana said. She said that you cannot be a vegan. And for him to respond to her and say he's a vegan, look, let's put a picture up of Young Chop. Look, Young Chop, stop lying, man. You're not no vegan, bro. You're not a vegan. No. I mean, just because you put some French fries by your hamburger, brother, that don't mean you vegan, okay? Because you're lying. You're trying to make people who are vegan or plant-based look bad right now. I mean, what kind of vegan are you, man? It ain't no way possible. The last thing you should have said is you were a vegan. When were you a vegan, man? When? I want to know. Because as a brother who was 311 pounds and switched my diet to plant-based, I'm not like that now. So what are you talking about that you're a vegan? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you got some issue. I don't know, but stop lying. You're not a vegan, bro. You need to get in the studio, do your thing, and stop jumping in that woman DMs like that. That woman roasted you up bad. And then it was another video that she roasted you up on, but I'm not going to play the second video because, you know, I can only deal with so much. I'm pretty sure some of you can only deal with so much of Sukihana talking like that. And once I find out that she's a mother of 3 children, I'm like, oh, man. I say, what kind of man going to get with you with that mouth? I understand why she roasted him, though. I get that. But, man, it's just a way to roast people. Especially, you know, when them kids later gonna see these kind of videos. But if you know about Sukihana, you know, and before I even knew she was a mother, I'm like, wow, she's actually doing all that, and she's a mom, and she's not even 30 years old. 3 kids, 28 years old, not even 30. Don't know nothing about her marriage at all. But they say she love her kids, fine. I hope she would love her kids. But some of these dudes be sliding in these women DMs saying things disrespectful. You can't slide into every woman's DM, even a Sukihana, because I've seen women like her, but then if you approach her in the manner in which she's presenting herself, she gets mad at you. She actually wants you to talk to her in a different kind of way. But women like her, either they're going to just be presenting themselves like that, and then behind the scenes it's something else. But we live in a different time period now. Me personally, you know, would not want to even approach a woman like that at all, Because if I have the attitude, if you are a man of means, then it's a certain kind of woman that you need to be reaching out to, not what Sukihana got going on. No, I mean, I couldn't go to no red carpet or no business event or whatever with Sukihana, please. I mean, all she gonna do is embarrass me. And I understand that's about his level. I get it. But you just can't be approaching women like that, bro. And then you top it off to say you are a vegan. A vegan. Like, I've not met no person that's vegan and Big Chop. Look, bro, you at least pushing 350, my brother. At least that. And I'm giving you 350. You could be pushing more. But don't be lying on vegans out here, man. You are not a vegan at all. Now, if you become vegan, then, you know, like I said, you're going to tighten up your health. Because, brother, like I said, I know when I was 311 pounds, how I felt. You know, a lot of times I felt sluggish. You know, I felt tired. You know, I was taking them high blood pressure pills. Like I say, you could, you know, like I say, you want to be a vegan, be that, but don't be cussing how telling you a vegan, man. No. But that roast for me was funny. I laughed because, you know, the thing is, he was having this little beef with 21 Savage as well. And he said that he was shot at while, you know, he was looking for 21 Savage. But I don't understand why y'all looking for each other in the midst of this coronavirus. Everything is with coronavirus and y'all still trying to play some rap beefs. Seriously? Come on, man. Y'all need to be trying to chill your nerves, get in the studio, make your music, avoid people, that sort of thing, so we can get back to normal. But no, people like Young Chop out there, and I seen, you know, videos of dudes out in the street talking about we in Baltimore, we ain't going in the house and all that. You wonder why people are catching it and dying within our community. But, you know, what do you think about that particular roast from Sukihana? Now, do you think she's warranted to say that she, you know, he slid in her DMs? And women, have you ever had a man to slide in your DMs and just say, hey, you know, I want to, you know, whatever with you in a vulgar way, and, you know, you just went off on him? Because, you know, women deal with all kind of things. You know, guys send them all kind of, you know, penis pics and everything else. I never understood why you would send a woman that. I think that's like, I don't know. I never understood that. I think that's very immature to do so. I still can't believe that Big Chop gonna say on Instagram that he was a vegan. Man, like they say, you a lie and the truth is not in you.